Hey guys, it's Paul. It's Team Ashen. It is the Shrine of Secrets breakdown. How are you doing, guys? How is everybody going today? We have with us, as always, the wonderful Amsi and Spyrum. Guys, say hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Um, we have, like last week was such a great week for the Shrine of Secrets. There was 3 meta perks, 4 perks that actually had some value to them. Like everything had value, and this week, none of that. um, we have Shadowborn, we have Remember Me, and then we have Babysitter and Repressed Alliance. Uh, these are either hyper focused things that you can use, or they're completely useless. We have Shadowborn. Shadowborn actually has 2 things that you can do. Most of the Wraith perks are just not good. So spending money to get those perks or spending blood points to get those perks are not great. So this is a great way to gain a decent perk without having to worry about leveling up the Wraith if you don't want to level up the Wraith. So that's about it. It just gives you a 15% increased view. It's actually pretty good for people with some bad visibility on their killers. 15% actually does make a difference. There really is a difference here. So there's definitely value to Shadowborn. It's just the only reason a lot of people don't use it is because you have to level up the rate to get it. So this is your chance to do that. Then we have Remember Me. Remember Me. That's not what I wanted to do. Remember Me. Once you once you hit your obsession, you gain a token. For every token, at the end of the game, you add 4 seconds onto the gate timer. The catch to this is you got to kill your obsession. If you don't kill your obsession, he's unaffected by. Can you heal him, please? He is unaffected by Remember Me. So it will give you some value towards the end. I think there's so many other better perks that you can use. That you can use. I'm just not a fan of Remember Me. I'm not a fan of a lot of these perks today. But on the other side, we can show you 2 of the perks that we have. We have Repressed Alliance and Babysitter. Babysitter, another one of those just useless perks. For this reason, what happens is when you unhook someone.
No.
Oh wait,
I'm the one with Babysitter.
Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. That means you're gonna kill Amsicee. That's fine. It's okay. I never claim that we're good at this game or we're good at these good at these tutorials. We just kind of play them by ear. So when someone is unhooked, Babysitter triggers, and the person that did the unhooking can now see the killer for 4 seconds, and the killer can see you for 4 seconds, and then the person that was unhooked leaves no scratch marks for 8 seconds. Now, the problem with this is if your killer has Make Your Choice, you completely highlighted exactly who the survivor that did the unhooking is, and you know who to go after for Make Your Choice. It's just not a good perk. There's so many other perks. Off the record, Distortion are better perks than Babysitter. I don't see value in it at all. I don't know. It's up to you guys. Do you guys see value in Babysitter? Because like I said, I think Distortion and Off the Record are better perks, and the Babysitter just gives, in my opinion, it gives the killer too much value.
I think that it is hands down one of the most useless perks in the video game.
Well, we got half of that.
I said I think it is hands down one of the most useless perks in the video game.
Well, there we go. All right, let's make our way over to a gen so we can show you what Repress Alliance does. Repress Alliance is one of those very hyper-focused perks. This is an anti-pop perk. That's basically the best way to describe it. Once you've worked on a gen for X number of seconds, if I come up to kick the gen, you can actually call the alliance, or call the entity rather, and block the gen. Now I can't kick the gen. This is actually good for countering pop, especially if you're in 3 gen situations or you're getting to that last one and the killer has some pretty decent map awareness. So there is something to it. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. Like, there are better perks out there. Hamster, are you booping the gen?
No, I'm telling the entity to go away.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're okay. Babysitter's useless. Don't grab it. Repress Alliance is a very specific perk. It does have a purpose. It is an anti-pop, or an anti-kick rather, but it's to counter pop.
It can also be used if the killer has ruin and you don't want the generator to start regressing when you get off the gen, but it's a little bit of a waste to just use it sporadically, especially if there's a chance you won't even be back in 30 seconds.
True.
Very true. It's a little helpful in 3 gen scenarios, but that's planning for failure, which is failing to plan.
Oh, that was such a Boy Scout thing to say.
It is.
That hurt. Oh, that hurt my soul there, Steven.
Right. 1 gen left, and then we can show you.
That hurt my soul. Okay, so
Follow me.
we have our obsession, and I'm going to follow the non-obsession to give you a general idea. Let me know when both of you guys are.
You should be on the other gen with him because I'm recording. He's not.
Oh yeah, that's true. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go over there, and at the count of 3, everybody's going to try to open your doors, and you're going to see how much longer it takes for the for the door to open up. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. That's pretty much it, guys. It's a 16-second add-on. To really get value out of this perk, you got to kill your obsession. Your obsession has to die. So this this does not pair well with save the best for last. It doesn't pair well with anything that makes sure that you have to keep your guy around forever. The obsession has to stay alive. This one specifically, you want to kill the obsession. But there is value. I mean, as you can see, I've made it to the other door, and she's just now getting that door open. If I had left any earlier, she wouldn't be able to get the door open. There is value to it, but it's like I said, there are better perks. There are better perks out there. This is one of those weeks where, like, I'd save your money unless you already have it and you need to get your blood points, because again, in the event that you need your 150,000 extra points, you can already buy one of these if you already have it, and there you go. But otherwise, I mean, guys, can you think of any other reason to buy any of these? Because I can't right now. Repress Alliance is kind of specific, but not really.
If you are incredibly new to the video game and you are playing a character that is really short like Hag, maybe you can get use out of the Wraith perk, but I still just
Well-
don't think it's very good. I know that there are some really good killers that run it. I just don't think that it's very good. It's just my opinion.
You don't really run killer too often. As a person who runs killer quite often, Shadowborn actually does have a lot of value. I'm a fan of it. I usually don't run it in too many perks just because there are better perks out there. But if you are one of these people that does get easily spun, or if you're running someone like Legion or someone Lord of the Ground like Amanda, things like that, Shadowborn does make a difference because you are getting that extra 15%, and that does make a difference for a low visibility killer.
Like, I'm not saying it's an awful perk. I'm just saying that there are a lot of better ones.
There you go. Remember me? I'm not a fan. I don't care. Like, in order for it to work the way it's supposed to work, you have to kill your obsession. And when you're running things like, say, the best for last, that really can screw you towards the end of the game because you have to kill your obsession, and that gets rid of your stacks for, say, the best for last. Just not a fan of it. Babysitter works really well with Make Your Choice, but not the way that you want it to work. There are better perks. Distortion, off the record. Those are just generally better perks to use than Babysitter. I don't see a reason to use any of it. But yeah, those are your perks, guys. Hopefully you found something, or you learned enough about these perks to avoid getting them in the future. And we guys will catch you next time. If you want to watch us play some actual Dead by Daylight, Mondays and Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there. We'll catch you next time.